Hello everyone and welcome back to another storytelling with Fingal Libraries and happy Christmas Eve. It's finally here and we're excited that Santa is coming tonight. Now he'll be coming all over Ireland, but I do believe he will be passing by Dublin. So I'll be reading Santa is Coming to Dublin by Steve Smallman. And I know I'm very excited. It will show all your favorite places in Dublin. I know mine at least. I will see you afterwards. Santa is coming to Dublin. Well, boomed Santa, have all the children from Dublin been good this year? Well, mostly, answered the little old elf as he bustled across the busy workshop to Santa's desk. Santa peered down at the elf from behind the tall, teetering piles of letters that the children of Dublin had sent him. Mostly? Asked Santa, looking over the top of his glasses. Yes, but they've been all especially good in the last few days, said the elf. Jolly good, chuckled Santa. Then we'd better get their presents loaded up. Even though the sack of presents was really, really big and the elves were really, really small, they seemed to have no trouble loading it onto Santa's sleigh. Though how they managed to fit such a big sack onto one little sleigh, even they didn't know. But somehow they did. Splendid, boomed Santa. We're ready to go. Not quite, Santa, said the little old elf. One of our reindeer is missing. Missing? Which reindeer is missing? Asked Santa. The youngest one, Santa, said the elf. It's his first flight tonight. I've called him and called him, but... Just then, a young reindeer strolled up, munching on a large carrot. Where have you been? Asked Santa. But the young reindeer was crunching so loudly, it was no wonder he hadn't heard the little old elf calling. Oh, well, never mind, said Santa, giving the reindeer a little wink. He took out his Santa nav and tapped in the postcode for Dublin. This will guide us to Dublin in no time. With a flick of the reins and a jerk of the harness, off they went, racing through the sky. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. We'll soon have these parcels delivered in Dublin's fair city. Santa's sleigh flew through the starry night, heading south across the North Sea. On they flew in the crisp, wintry air, crossing the coast over Belfast. In the wink of an eye, the sleigh was flying above Dundalk and on past Drogheda. The youngest reindeer was very excited. He had never been away from the North Pole before. They had just crossed Skerries when suddenly they ran into a blizzard. Snowflakes whirled around the sleigh. They couldn't see a thing. The youngest reindeer was getting a bit worried, but Santa didn't seem worried. In 2 kilometers, said the Santa's nav in a bossy lady's voice. Keep left at the next star. But, madam, Santa blustered, I can't see any stars in all this snow. Soon they were hopelessly lost. Then, through the howling blizzard, the youngest reindeer had heard a faint ring sound. Ding dong, ding dong. He looked over at the old reindeer with the red nose. But he had his head down. Red nose. Would it be Rudolph? Ding dong, ding dong. There was that noise again, that sound again, like church bells ringing. The youngest reindeer turned around to look at Santa. But Santa wasn't listening. He seemed to be arguing with a little box with buttons on it. With a flick of the harness and a jerk of the reins, the youngest reindeer gave a sharp tug and headed off towards the sound of the bells, pulling Santa and his sleigh behind him. "Whoa!" cried Santa, pulling his hat straight. "What's going on?" Then, to his surprise, he heard church bells. "Well done, young reindeer!" he shouted cheerfully. "It must be St. Patrick's Cathedral. Don't worry, children. Santa is coming." Then suddenly, crunch! The sleigh hit something as it plummeted through the snow clouds. "You have arrived," said the Santa's nav unhelpfully. Finally, when the snow had died down and the clouds parted, Santa discovered exactly where they were. Stuck right at the very top of the spire of Christ Church Cathedral. "Everybody, pull!" The reindeer pulled with all their might until at last, with a screeching noise, the sleigh scraped clear of the spire, and Santa steered them safely over Dublin Castle, above the old Dandelion Market, past Grafton Street, and down into St. Stephen's Green. Luckily, there was no real damage done, but the parcels had all been jumbled up. Santa quickly sorted out the presents into order again. "Right," said Santa. "Thanks to his young reindeer, thanks to this young reindeer, I know where we are now. Don't worry, children. Santa is coming." Santa drove his sleigh expertly from rooftop to rooftop, all over Dublin, popping in and out of chimneys as fast as he could. Which was pretty fast for a chubby chap. There were small chimneys in Dundrum and big chimneys in Ballymun. He squeezed down thin chimneys in Castleknock and plummeted down fat chimneys in Foxrock. The youngest reindeer was amazed at how quickly they went. Santa never seemed to get tired at all, and it looked like the children in Dublin were going to be very lucky this year. But the youngest reindeer was starting to feel a bit weary and quite hungry too. In house after house, Santa delved inside his sack for parcels of every shape and size. He piled them under the Christmas trees and carefully filled up the stockings with surprises. In house after house, the good children of Dublin had left out a large mince pie, a small glass of something, and a big crunchy carrot. Santa took a little bite out of each mince pie, a tiny sip of something, wiped his beard, and popped the carrots into his sack. From Arbor Hill to Beggar's Bush, from Harmonstown to Palmerstown, from Green Hills Park to Sandy Mount, and all the places in between, Santa and his sleigh visited every house in Dublin. Santa delivered presents to Adam, Aidan, Alex, Anna, Aoife, Ava, The list went on and on. Zach, Zara, Zeb, Zoe, Zibble. Finally, Santa had delivered the last present on his long Dublin list. Great moons and stars, sighed Santa. It's past midnight and my sack seems as heavy as ever. I hope I haven't forgotten anyone. Santa opened his sack to check, but it was full of juicy, crunchy carrots. Santa shared out the carrots between all the reindeer. Well done, lad, he said, patting the youngest reindeer gently on the nose. But the youngest reindeer didn't hear him. He was too busy munching. But it was time to set off for home. Santa reset his Santa nav once more to North Pole, and soon they were speeding over the River Liffey, past Halfpenny Bridge, through the crisp, starry night. Ho, 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 laughed Santa. Merry Christmas, Dublin. So there you go, everyone. I thought this story was magical, and I love how Santa visited all those famous places in Dublin. Now it's Christmas Eve. It'll be time soon to get all ready for Santa. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. Enjoy the season. Enjoy all the festivities, and I shall see you in the new year 2021. Bye.